Let's talk about how Israel's school system is teaching a generation of young people to hate Palestinians, paving the way for genocide.
In Israeli consciousness, Palestinians do not exist. They don't tell you the whole story. That's why I told the lies my teachers told me.
So what is the indoctrination she's talking about? Professor Peled Elhanan had to unlearn much of what she was taught about her society. She has analyzed hundreds of textbooks used across multiple decades in Israeli schools. And what she found was systematic erasure and dehumanization.
They never talk about Palestinian people, the culture, their way of life, the things they do. Visually, the Arabs or Palestinian citizens are either the very primitive farmer, the kind of Alibaba with a camel, or the terrorist. You don't see any photograph of a Palestinian or Arab human being like us.
And the result of an education like that, it looks like this.
I just think we need to kill them, every one of them, and that's it. The least we can do is just kick them out of our land, because this is our home, this is our land, and we deserve it.
Israel is a nuclear empire, really, and its army is one of the strongest in the world. Somehow does not filters in to this mentality of victimhood. We are the victims, we are small, we are weak, we must be protected.
And Professor Peled Elhanan says that Israel teaches children that the threat of another Holocaust is real and immediate. Palestinian resistance is then often portrayed as a continuation of Nazi hatred.
They teach them that what happened to the Jews in the Holocaust was because they didn't have a state and an army. And then they say, but today we have a state, we have an army, and we can defend ourselves. You could hear the same things after the 7th of October from the president of Israel and from the prime minister and such people who said, these new Nazis, I mean, they wanted to exterminate us because we were Jews. Okay, so this is very strong. We must keep a Jewish majority, lest the minority, which is the Arabs, the Palestinians, grow and become genocidal.
Israeli children as young as 10 in the 4th and 5th grades even received firearms training with M16 rifles during summer camp, located in illegal settlements in the occupied West Bank.
There's no universal point of view that's saying, let's stop killing. The idea is that if we don't kill them, they will come and kill us. So we have to not let them. We have to control them, we have to distance them, we have to confine them, and we have to eliminate them if there's a need for that. All colonialist states described the colonized in a racist way, as if they were a race of primitive, vile, and really superfluous people. Who needs them? Unnecessary.
By reinforcing the fear of another Holocaust, Peled Elhanan says that Israel is able to teach children that violence is not just acceptable, but necessary.
The basic assumption that we have a historical and natural right on the land is very strong. It is it's very, very crucial in the education. This is our land and we are entitled to it. And whoever lives here is an invader. When you are taught that your neighbors are a danger, then you are also taught that you have to help to eliminate the danger.
Israeli children spend over 12 years in an education system that Professor Peled Elhanan says prepares young Israelis for their compulsory military service.
And this we see in the confessions of soldiers in the organization Breaking the Silence, where soldiers confess about what they did until they had this crisis of consciousness. And they say, I was brought up to believe that everything I do to Palestinians will prevent another Holocaust, until I saw myself aiming at a little girl. And then suddenly I realized something was wrong.
And so this indoctrination leads to not just hate speech from politicians, but to the routine killing of Palestinians. Until that killing becomes so routine that Israel commits genocide.